Up until now. I'm Dr. Cynthia Bischoff, International Life Coach. Tremendous power exists in the present moment, and there are 3 magic words I use in my coaching to remind you that today is a new day, and therefore new possibilities exist. You don't have to drag your history along with you. Those 3 magic words are up until now. You see, we often want things to change. In fact, in part, we believe they can. But then we remember our history in a certain situation or with a certain person, and unfortunately, we drag that history into the present. Maybe we have doubts about what's possible or what's available to us in regard to improving our lives. Many times clients will say to me, "But I've never been able to do such and such." And I remind them, up until now. So when you start to experience doubts and fears in any area of your life, just remind yourself, up until now. Perhaps some area of your life needs changing. Maybe you find it hard to exercise each week, or you don't feel motivated to complete a task. Well, instead of staying stuck or dwelling on your past, you can change that track record by reminding yourself, up until now, and know that right now is where all potential and new possibility begins. Right now is the right time to do things differently. Right now is the time to improve and change your circumstances. You see, all power exists in this exact moment because your whole life is actually always unfolding in the present moment. Over the years, I've worked with thousands of people. I've listened to their stories with compassion, and I've come to an important conclusion. It's not our world that's problematic as much as it is our point of view. So how do you hold your life to be? Do you believe that you have any power over your circumstances? Because these circumstances will become your limitations and in turn create your life. You see, by living your life in a new way, unlocking your potential, and appreciating new openings and possibilities, you can improve the quality of your life dramatically. I honestly believe that the whole world is hanging on a balance of human perceptions. We create our life stories every living, breathing moment. And in those moments, we decide what's available to us or not available to us, or what we believe is happening to us. And often, we don't check out the validity of our perceptions at all. Over the years, I've developed what I refer to as my Heartliving principles, and I teach them from the point of view that life is a stage. With this thought in mind, I teach that each of us is on stage starring as the main character in our own play called life. And yes, your play, your drama, is yours. And while you're partnered with other cast members to share life's lessons, you didn't come in just to try out for a part in someone else's play as your main act. You are the main character in your own drama that you are writing. And just as you create your own script, which you do through your thoughts and behaviors, you do play a significant role in the dramas of others, because each of us is serving as both teacher and student in each other's lives. How do we do this? Well, we decide how we think the world is, and we create a list of judgments about ourselves and others. Of course, we acquire some of those judgments from the beliefs of our parents and caregivers while growing up, but also through our conditioning or just through our own nature. And these items on our list feel very real, even though, as I've mentioned before, we don't always check out the validity of them. There's a wonderful quote by Mark Twain that speaks to this very idea. He says, "I have lived a long life and had many troubles, most of which never really happened." I believe that's true. We, my friends, are making it all up. So let's start today, a new day with new inspiration. And when you're feeling stuck or limited by your past, remember the 3 magic words, up until now, because you can do it differently now.